I'm going to be talking to you about body detoxing. The body needs to detox all the time. You learned about the celery juice and the heavy metal detox smoothie. That's a way of using food as medicine to detox yourself. And it's really important to do that, not to force your body to detox. Your body knows what it's doing, but to help it in its own detoxing process. Because we just have a lot of pathogens and toxins that are out there and a lot of pollution that the body was not built to be able to handle, and it needs extra help. So the main sense in the body, which is the largest sense, is the skin. So the skin is also a wonderful way of detoxing. And also, if you think that 4 or 5 of the senses are actually neck up, you have your vision, you have hearing here, you have smell, you have taste, you also have touch. It's all here. So let me show you the things that I do every morning. Let's see. Every morning, this is water with a little bit of clay, which I boiled. And this is called healing clay. I get it from Austria. And I have a little eye cup here. If you don't want to do this, I boil it, then I use it down. I use it for about once a month. You can also buy something in the pharmacy. And I just do an eye wash every day, like this, for about 15 seconds. And it makes you feel so clean. It just clears off anything of the gunk and muck that you have in your eyes or from smoke or whatever it is. That's one of the things I do. And the other thing is I have a body brush. Now, this happens to be a hair brush, but you can, it doesn't really matter. As long as it has soft bristles, that's the important thing. And on my skin, every day, I rub it and I brush my skin the direction of the heart every day, like this. All the way, my arms, my legs, my torso, and I brush. It tingles, it feels good, and also helps the body to exfoliate, which is also very nice. So I do this every day. These are things that I learned over time. So if it's all too much, just take one of the things and try it. See if you like it. And if it does, you can try another. This is about 50 years work of learning how to live with my body. And the other thing I did want to show you is my favorite, which is a neti pot. Now, I know they've become more popular, which is very good. But I have been using a neti pot for about 20 years, and I couldn't imagine not having it. And it's a very natural way of cleaning inside the nostrils, okay, on both sides. So I know that there are nasal sprays I find that you can buy in a pharmacy. I find nasal sprays a bit aggressive because you're shooting water into the nose. And what I like about the neti pot is that you're letting gravity do its work. Once again, you're doing the feminine, just letting gravity do its work, and the water just naturally flows from one nostril and out the other. I'll show you how to do it, but if this is too much, and it was also too much for me, I started with taking natural oils, eucalyptus, mint, something which is very, very refreshing for the lungs, and I dabbed it on a tissue, okay? Just a couple of drops. And every morning, I would breathe out as much as I could, and I kind of form this into a little pinch, like this. And I breathe out, put it into the right nostril, like this, close off the left nostril, breathe out all the air, and then I would breathe in as much as I could. So you go. It's wonderful. Breathe out, other nostril, breathe in. It's wonderful. So even doing this, you can feel your whole lungs. It energizes everything inside of you. Make sure that these oils are natural. It's really, really important. Now, if you want to go onto a neti pot, go over here. Neti pot. I happen to have a plastic one because I like to travel with it. And after I go on an airplane, especially with COVID and viruses, I always clean my nose in the evening. So you take about... And this is, this is not rocket science. You don't have to buy anything special. About 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt. put it into my neti pot, and then warm water, okay? Just warm water like that. About halfway up. There you go. Stir it. All right. And I'm going to hold this, but normally I do this over the sink. The important thing is to breathe in and out of the mouth. That's all you have to remember. Okay? And it might look funny, but you'll see. I put it into my right nostril first, I breathe out through my mouth, and I just tilt. And gravity just automatically lets the water come up, and it pours out of the other nostril. Okay? So I'll go into the right nostril. Okay? There. Breathe out. Like that. Okay? And the other side. Left nostril. Breathe out. And that's it. And blow your nose. And if you do that once a day, it's fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Excuse me. I did it this morning, but there you go. So that's it. That's how to use a neti pot. They really are very easy. You know, do it in steps. Do it in little steps. Which is easier for you? If you want to just do the body brush, you can use the body brush. If you want to try just breathing in something through the nose, start moving the parts of your body and getting them clean again. And it will make a huge difference to your lives.